Yo, what's up? Welcome to the podcast, everybody. Or how we normally started on this podcast.
I can't. I tried. I really tried.
What was you said? Bull. What was that?
I tried to. I
Were you
cannot.
trying to hit the low octave?
I can't hit a bass note to say
That was a bass note.
I don't have the resonating chamber. Thank
She
you. I can't scream.
Saw,
Like,
dude.
Can't scream, and I cannot hit a bass note to save my life.
Oh my
This
God.
resonating bird chest of mine is not like.
The resonating bird chest.
Bird chest.
Welcome to the Dev Talks podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Devin Vox. These are my co-hosts, and today we're going to be doing a shoot the shit style episode. We're just going to be, letting stuff just kind of ring off the dome. No sweat,
Squatted up today.
no stress,
Let's go.
nothing like that.
Yeah.
And then we're probably going to throw a little Reddit segment in there to top things off. Yeah, glad you guys are hanging out with us. It's about to be a good episode. Hope you checked out last episode because we've been on Shenanigans.
Shenanigan.
It's good work.
Shenanigan.
Yo, if
Shenanigans.
you let someone shenan once, they're gonna shenan again.
They're gonna Shenanigan.
Oh my god! Wow.
Kicking it off with puns. Yes.
Straight with the dad jokes. I like it.
Yep. I think we should just go ahead and jump into the Reddit segment because it's this is kind of funny.
What we learned last episode, this is obviously your show. So do whatever. You are running. If the lights are changing colors, you are running things, and I have very little say, nor am I informed. So I don't want anybody watching or listening to think that I am in on this in any.
No, definitely not.
Hold
Definitely
on,
not. But this one isn't gonna be.
We aren't prepared either.
right. Exactly.
This one isn't gonna be as crazy of an episode.
Not sure I believe that.
It.
It's a believe
Just
until you
keep
see
it
it type
real.
of believe
Right.
until you see it type of thing.
I didn't write, content for this episode, so we're just kind of chilling.
Precisely
All right,
why this
we're
could
doing
be
it.
even crazier.
I mean, yeah,
That
that's
is
true.
That's not a
All right.
guarantee that things are going to
Were you
be.
shaming his shenanigans?
I mean, does it?
Were you shaming his shenanigans?
If I tell you which subreddit I got this from, would that ease your attention? I got it from AskReddit.
That is not.
Ass?
Ass Reddit? ASS Reddit? There's an ass Reddit? How did I not know
Well, there
this?
is, but
Yeah.
No, that would be looking up ass on Reddit. There's actually like a Reddit that's dedicated just to ass.
You can find Ask on
Sure.
Reddit too. There's
If
an
there
Ask
is, I need to
subreddit.
be
There's a bunch
subbed
of them, but
right
this
now.
is Ask Reddit. My bad.
Oh, ass.
My bad.
Oh, okay.
That K is that's important.
Shit, I should have said Ask Reddit.
yes, you should.
Fuck that. Let me just be consistent.
Oh.
What's an immediate red flag to hear from HR during a job interview?
Anything.
At this point, yes, but
You're a diversity hire.
Oh.
Oh. I don't even know if HR is gonna come that clean. Do they do that?
Oh,
They even-
sometimes.
Really?
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
because I've never. I guess Denver's different. They like to caress you. Like, you're the perfect fit. You're exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah.
Are
Where-
you?
Yeah.
I think it'd be like, are you able to start now? But then
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
also like we won't have your papers for the next couple days,
Mm-hmm.
and or
Yeah.
we don't have money right now to pay you
Pay
at
you.
the moment.
Yeah.
Type of thing, but or internship type of deal. Can you come
There
right
you
now,
go.
but as an internship to prove yourself, or can you come work for us, a work on site type of thing,
Like a
Can you
work
wait
for
for
4 hours.
6 weeks without
That
getting
was those
paid?
guys.
yeah, no
Yeah.
contract, just come work with
Yeah.
us for 4
Mhm.
hours a day to see how we like you, and then then they make you your
feel each
bitch.
other out. Yeah.
They make you your bitch all those for the whole time, then destroy you, and then you quit. You weren't even fit for this anyways. It's wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's
I seen this.
That's
30-minute
sounds-
lunch breaks. Not
Ooh,
doing
hell
that.
no.
Not doing
Mm-mm.
that.
Honestly, anything.
$16 an hour. Not doing
I
that.
can't. It's
Not doing
Is
that.
that too much
Especially-
for you?
No. Especially. Hey.
Whoa.
Whoa. What kind of reaction is this?
I'm trying not to clip the
What, do you think $16 is too much for me? You got the goods.
mic. No, that was just a perfectly it just just a Gensu to the heart there. That was great.
I mean,
Round
yeah,
of applause.
that's for sure.
So anytime that for like corporate America, it's like we're a family. That means
Oh,
you have to deal with
hell
Oh
some
yeah,
BS,
anything with a
some
family is a
toxic
guaranteed.
bullshit. Yeah, no.
Guaranteed they're gonna abuse you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I had a job interview recently where they advertised 24 an hour, and so I was like,
Apply,
okay,
see
I
what
want
happens.
24 an hour.
Yeah.
So I applied, got through with the application and everything else, and they called back and they were like, "So were you firm on that 24 an hour?" And I was like,
Yeah, since I was on the posting.
"I live
Yeah.
in
Pretty dang
Colorado,
firm.
so yeah."
Yeah, like
You
pretty
posted
darn.
it on the thing, so
Right.
yeah. Am I gonna bust my ass enough to come in there and make 24 an hour? Yeah. So yeah. Say it. I was like, yes,
Yeah.
pretty firm on that. And they're like, so we usually start people off at 16
Oh,
an hour. And I was
Yeah.
like, I make
Depending on
that.
your level of experience, you could start up to 24 if you have like 25 years of experience. But
Right.
Exactly. And so, I was like, nah, fam, I can't do that.
Sorry
That's
about that.
it's a massive pay grade or pay decrease from what you guys actually advertise.
Yeah.
So
Right,
That's
which
some
is
whack
already
stuff.
low anyway. Yeah.
yeah, so if
That
a
is
job
so
does
normal
that, get the
nowadays,
fuck
though.
out. If a
The
job
least the thing you
advertises
could
what
make at
they
most, and
Yo.
then give you the min. It's
Yeah.
just like fuck this shit.
Yep.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I want to like unleash this knowledge, but I guess I have to.
I mean, you
Just
kind of have to. Let me hold on.
Now
Let
that
me
I-
read this first comment real quick before
Yeah.
you release that knowledge. First comment is I always ask about training and learning curves. Every job I've had that went wrong, I noticed that when that question came up, they stumbled. The
Yep.
current job I have, when I asked the question, they had sparks in their eyes as they explained the whole process from day one of shadowing to the transition to working solo.
What?
And even when COVID hit, they managed to continue without skipping a beat.
Wow. I've never had a job like that. Like literally never.
No.
Yeah. That's my last job. Might have been like, or my current job might have been like that if my entire team didn't turn over a month after I started and I was left to run seven labs on my own with no idea what I was doing. So,
That sounds bomb.
it was, I mean, you were there. Do you remember?
Oh, that was not bomb. Nah, that was not bomb.
It was not bomb. I came home crying every day.
Yeah, that sounded stressful.
Yeah.
That was some stressful
Mm.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's you guys' jobs going right now?
That's
I got that dream gig, so
No, I got that
Yeah.
dream gig too, bro. Trust me. I get to take rich white people Chipotle. I get to
Nice.
walk up to their front door like,
Scroll
How
on
much
up.
is gas out
here
there?
you go, massa.
Oh,
Let me
God.
bring you. Let me bring you this
Here's your fixins for the night. Yeah.
guac and
Hope it's not
fake
too spicy
chicken
for you.
and stuff
I'm
like
sorry.
that. Wow. You coming with the hard stuff.
For the hard R.
Oh no.
But yeah, so that's fun. And then on top of that, if I walk outside, and this is on a day when I've had a shower, I got 2.5 hours max before I'm gonna need another shower.
Max.
That's how good my job is, bro.
Max.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
This heat wave has been
Brutal.
Yeah, it has been brutal.
yeah.
Tull.
Brutal noodle.
Brutal
Yeah.
noodle.
It's a place. It's a bar. It's a pub.
Is it?
Yeah, in
Okay.
Denver.
Is that a real place?
It's a pub. Yeah, it's a black metal pub.
Oh.
Called the Brutal Noodle.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
next time you're in
Go
town,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
next time the two of
Stacey,
you
I
are
just
in
want you to
town.
know I'm zooming in on your face.
Ooh.
I
I'm
definitely
zooming.
need to go there. I'm like, ooh,
Yeah,
hell
right?
yeah, sign my ass up.
Zoom in on
Um,
mine while I take a
But
picture.
yeah, so with my job though, I can spill that knowledge I was telling you about. So I do contracting AV work, audio and visual tech work, and so I work for a lot of corporate people too.
Mhm.
So this these guys, I guess they just knew each other, came together and created a freelance AV group, and they just were super resourceful, super knowledgeable, like very attentive, and like had so many gigs everywhere. And we're just like, I was able to get gigs here for like at minimum 35 an hour, and I'd be working like
Nice.
10-hour shifts.
Heck yeah.
So it'd be like 10 hours like shifts at like $350 for the day. And then I worked myself up to like gigs that were like 500 a day for 10-hour
Heck
shifts.
yeah.
And that'd be like running audio for the events itself and like actually like dialing in the sound for the rooms and things like that. But what's super cool is that if we like get in and get our job done, like sometimes we'll get done in like 6 hours. We'll get the same pay.
Yeah.
So I'll get like $500 in 6 hours. Like you can't even like compare like with that.
Awesome.
And what makes this shitty though for other people is that we're freelancers and we come in and get hired by people who are like actual in-house AV companies, and they're paying their employees like 15, 16 an hour, and I'm getting damn near 80 an hour for the same exact things.
Yeah, that's I
Like-
found this like freelance. If you can get in it, that is that's the bread and
Yeah.
butter. Like if you
Yeah.
have a skill that's freelanceable.
Keep in mind you got to still like pay taxes. You have to like
Right.
manage your taxes at the end of the year, but it's if you do that well, like you know, there's a lot of things you can do. If you have your own business, a lot of that can be written off as taxes anyways.
Yeah.
So
a lot of it can.
there's a lot of things you can do. But I just got this. I mean,
We just dropped hella knowledge on this episode. Okay,
Yeah.
last episode
yeah.
was really just off, just
Oh, the
in
last
left
episode
field.
was off.
exactly.
Yeah,
And then now we're just offering people like solid advice. That's my
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
that's welcome
From
to the
off
Dev Talks
to
podcast.
offering.
What do you
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
To off, you mean you flipped us off on live living color?
I didn't do that.
Live
Yeah.
in color.
I didn't do that. All right. So next comment: we're no longer a startup, but still have the startup culture. This really
Which
means
means
80
we're
hour
really not
week.
going to pay you very much for working overtime. Or they'll
Yeah,
want you to work 60 hours a week, but you get paid for 40.
Yeah.
80,
Yeah, right.
80 hours on the
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or like or they make you work. I've seen it 75 hours a week for like $60,000. So it comes down to like what it would come out like 18 an hour or something like that. It's still not
Yeah.
even. It's ridiculous.
Not even a
ridiculous.
livable wage.
Question: is Wolf of Wall Street, is that startup culture, or am I like totally not on?
I think that's a little dated for startup culture. Startup culture is more like a very new company trying to get like a good idea up off the ground. So like they don't have a lot of resources,
gotcha.
but they
Don't have a lot of fun
hopefully
there.
will be
Okay.
successful.
I look at it.
Yeah.
I look at it like I don't know, maybe because I'm just biased, but I see it like businesses that were more like those Fortune 500s that we hear of. They more or less started more organically, but the startups are like the result of the hoarding of the capital, and now the people can just like do the things without actually having the experiences and resources to do so. So it's more of the promise of like value behind the name that's like in front of you.
Yeah.
So therefore the credentials aren't necessarily any more valid than just like hearsay and word of mouth. So it's just like another credit system in its own. People just like devise ways to like have credit and value outside of money because everyone knows it's bullshit. But that's just my take on it. So
Wait, money based on nothing but what the value we put it in is bullshit? What?
Is that crypto?
no way.
Yeah, so there you
That's
go.
that's
Exactly.
actual money.
That's
Like
also
even the money
money, too.
itself,
Yeah.
it's like a literal money itself. So at this point, I'm just like, well, I'm gonna take everyone's money then and just go do good things.
Yeah.
It's whatever. We're just building value.
Money is the next comment that's on this Reddit post. Actually,
Oh yeah.
you need to buy X to start training.
Oh hell no.
Oh my god!
Hell
Ooh.
no.
Oh
That's
my
on that
god!
Cutco bullshit,
Oh,
man.
man.
Uh,
Yeah,
You just
that's-
need a
That
down.
would
We
be
just need a down
nice.
payment of Can
yeah.
I just tell a quick? All right, I have a story for this shit. All right.
Look
You
it
have the
up.
floor.
I was invited to go to this. I want to keep it anonymous. I don't want to name shit out too hard, but I was invited to a studio around Boulder, and like reached out to me, and they're like, "Yo, come through. Like, we want to show you everything, all our stuff." And it was cool. Like, it was really dope. I got to meet a lot of good people. Like, it was sick. You know, we were just talking music, talking studio, talking all that good stuff. And then at the very end, they're just like, "Yeah, so." You know, then they drop all the heat on me, like how much it costs, all that good shit, right? And they're like, so but hang on, before I even get that far, they gave me this whole ass story on how the founder came here with no money and like built this shit up from the ground up, right? So they gave me this whole ass pitch, and then they're like, all right, so it's gonna be $10,000 up front. I'm like, wait, what? And they're like, I'm like, yeah, or you can do like 3 payments of 3,000 something. I'm like, well, I can't do that though. And I'm like, well, that's the only options we have. I was like, wait,
yeah, fuck
what?
that.
But the person that started it had nothing.
I know. I was like,
yeah,
and
okay,
like,
cool. Yeah.
I'm literally like teaching them shit. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess I understand. Like that was a blow in the time, but now I realize funny thing is these people are coming back around trying to like work with, like under me and the shit I'm doing. So it's just funny. You know how that goes.
Yep.
No, I had something like that happen too. It was like Modern Musician or something like that, and they were talking about how they really wanted to help starting musicians to get, you know, a popularity that's enough to substantiate being a musician and all these other pretty things. And I was like, all right, I'm in. I'm a rapper. What's up? And they basically were like, all right, you've made it to the first interview and you get through to the interview. And they're like, all right, so do you have $4,000 today?
No, I don't.
Are you going to be able to get $4,000 in the next 3 months? No, I'm not.
What about helping starting musicians?
And I'm in Indiana.
Yeah.
But I thought you were going to help musicians. Is that not really the thing? And yeah.
Like if I had $4,000, I could help myself.
I was gonna say.
It's almost like there's a buffer in America where if you have
almost
access,
right,
you good.
Almost.
If you don't have access, you not good.
I had a meeting with this guy. He's from Russia, but he lives like in like Turkey or something right now. But anyways, we were just talking, and
I wouldn't live in Russia right now if I could. Either. Yeah.
Is it Putin?
No, but yeah, you might even live in Ukraine right now. But anyways, yeah, he's a really good dude. But we were just chatting about all of that because they're like a small startup company, not of their own. Like they don't have any investors, just like them doing their own thing with VR. But we were just chatting about that, and we had a really good analogy. It's like, you know, it's like imagine this pond and there's little trickles of streams coming out. I mean, that's a trickle effect in like 101 basically, but all these little streams are happening and people just like sit there and just like hoard that water and just like don't let it continue. And then more streams keep forming from that pond. And like the pond isn't limited though, but people just keep like getting in the way and keep like getting in the way of the stream from coming down further and just keeping people down from coming up. And like that's how we've based our like society. It was on these like tiers and like people like get born further down this hill, and people just like other people are born up this hill, just able to capture the stuff and like create societies off of just like living off of that and not even letting it go down. So yeah, and that's basically like how our money is fucked 101. So
yeah. You mean trickle down effect doesn't actually work?
Yeah, right.
What?
You're like being a greedy asshole.
What?
Oh, also I want to point this out too. Being greedy doesn't mean just with money. I'm just like, just like think about that. Just gonna say that.
Very true.
For sure.
Greedy with knowledge, greedy with time, greedy with whatever. Yeah.
Next Reddit comment. I'll tell you what I heard a few days ago in an interview. The woman was talking about how much work there is to do being in a startup. I said, given that, I'm concerned about work-life balance. What is that like? She pauses and goes, That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm going.
Which told me all I needed to know.
If someone who currently works for the company can't even tell you how they're managing their work-life balance, that's a pretty good indication that you're not going to have one.
It's entirely it.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately my life right now, but I want to be there, so it's okay.
I feel it too, dude.
But I'm like doing things I like, I enjoy. So
exactly.
So it's not like it's the worst thing.
Like this month, I'm designing sounds for games.
Right.
What? That's not a bad work-life balance.
Yeah.
Right there. However, you know, I wish we got out a little bit more. We just got out to some wilderness this past weekend for the first time in like the first, you know.
I'm starting to think that I'm going to go to Miami here soon. I just need to go to the beach. I think I need to be in like the beach area for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Just be like, have an iPad, just go out and just like draw, hang out. I love the mountains, but I think I just need like that change of pace.
I ain't trying to get a heat wave on top of a heat wave though.
Yeah, but in the ocean there's like water and breeze.
Yeah, and then you can be if you're under like a nice canopy, it'd be beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
And a nice cabana.
So here in Ohio, it's 70s and beautiful.
Yeah, I bet it's a great time.
71 today and really nice breeze for the first time in like 3 or 4 weeks. We actually had the windows open.
And you guys actually have humidity over there out there. You see my hair, how dry it is?
Humidity
it's unreal.
My hair is so dry too. Yeah.
It's stupid out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but my company just sent us on a department outing for paintballing, so that shit was wild.
I just went yesterday
Ooh.
I got
too.
to shoot my bosses. It was lovely.
Not that. That's something.
Oh, I would shoot the shit out of Mark. He's a really
Dude.
lovely person, but I would shoot the shit out of him.
Yo, are we able to
Amazing.
do a quick paintball segment real fast? Just I
Go
want to
for it.
hear.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to
Let's
hear
go
your
start with
paintball
the
experience. I just went
segment.
yesterday, so
Oh, dude, like the moment we got there, we all asked if we could just line up and shoot our bosses. And of course, that was a no. But
Oh,
no, it was fun.
You had
I mean,
to
like, they
ask.
split us into good teams and
yeah.
like had some amazing opportunities to just shoot the people I don't like. So that was wonderful.
was it
Little
good courses?
frustration. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was this place called White River Paintball, and I mean they had like shipping containers stacked up at 45 degrees that you
shit.
could run up inside. They had like
Oh,
barrels and
shit.
cars and helicopters and planes. They had all
Heck
sorts
yeah.
of shit. Like it was dope.
That's
It was
dope.
basically like real life Call of
That's
Duty.
what's up.
That's what's up. Yeah, that's
Heck
basically
yeah.
what happened with us yesterday too. It was like a big ass course, but we went to
Mm-hmm.
it was like a big public match, and there was about like 45 people that were on the public team, so that was really cool.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
split us up into 22, 23-ish, and so we
Oh,
had pretty big size teams, and
Yeah.
we did like unlimited team deathmatch where you just like racked up points, pretty much like Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Then we had like you would shoot other players, and they would go to the other player's team and try to like see if you can wean out each other's teams.
Yeah. We had
We
some,
were-
like, capture the flag and shit. Like
We had
Nice.
to capture the duck. It was hilarious.
oh,
Yeah, it was awesome.
Really just want them to change that U to an I, please.
I didn't get hit like while playing the
Or
public
just
matches,
put, like,
but then
just put a nice dildo just right there on,
Damn.
on the pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Seven, wild,
You
wild,
wilding.
going
You
straight.
wilding.
Sorry, I've been watching
Yeah,
some wild shit on TV. So
You have.
clearly.
Pause with Sam J. Has
We
yeah, I've been watching Pause with Sam J, and that's been like ruining my life and making it so much better at the same time.
it would be
Before-
much more fun to like swing a dick around your head than
have you ever seen Idiocracy? I don't want to get too sidetracked, but yeah, it's like Idiocracy. But we played these like last few matches that were ridiculous. That was like it was four of us in a small ass area. I mean, straight up like 500 square feet. It was not huge, and one shot and you were done. It was torturous. It was nothing, nowhere to hide. It was literally torture.
That sounds so painful.
And then we played like this like lineup revolutionary style where it was two of us facing each other and just shoot and just get closer and just shoot.
What the
Like,
fuck?
all of us just like held our balls and just shot just to make sure we didn't hit each other in the nuts.
Oh hell no!
And then like after that, I didn't do it because I was done after that shit. That was too much. And then they did a Mexican standoff where they like walked paces and then turned to shot until like whoever could take it. And that's it.
Oh wow.
Wow.
My friend has like 20 or 30 welts on his whole body.
I'm
It was
sure.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
That shit hurts.
It was literally insanity. I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. So
Yeah,
now that I know we're idiots, I'm not doing this shit again.
Yeah, they just
So-
gotta walk around and
Yeah.
make sure people don't ask him, "Hey, is that chicken pox?"
Yeah.
No.
No, it's
Monkeypox.
paintball.
Monkeypox.
Paintball pox.
Paintball pox.
Paintball pox.
Yeah. Rolls off the tongue, kind of weird.
Paintball is one of my favorite things, though.
It's fun.
It's
It's
so
hard to
fun.
explain people. Like it's a good if you can. It teaches you like adrenaline and how to manage that. If you can get that far with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you just hide and get
How
shot.
the fuck do you manage that? I was sitting there like,
Yo, it takes time, dude.
For
Like it usually goes. People like waste it all in the first match, and it takes. You have
Nah.
to like really chill.
Nah.
You like
No.
sometimes you just like have to walk. Sometimes it's like
Yeah.
it gets wild.
So I love to shoot, and I love paintball, and like I go completely like Rambo.
You know what?
Like it's frightening.
You
after
guys
the
are-
one up,
You
after
should-
the
you all
one up
should come up.
experience,
You
I
should
do
go.
not want to be on the other team
Why not?
because if video game shooting equates to real life shooting, I do not want to be on the other team.
Plus,
I've pissed you,
don't
off
wanna
a
be.
good amount of times.
You'll be fine. I got this.
She'll have to pay for her own paint. Like she's gonna go through like $200.
Yeah, you gotta
of
pay for your own
paintball.
Yeah,
paint.
that's
Exactly.
true. That's true.
Exactly.
Although I don't know,
I
it
ain't
might
paying
be
for
worth
that.
it.
I ain't
It
paying
It
for
could be.
paint. It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
it's
my
fun.
eyeball.
It's a real fun time. Like
It's a fun time.
I do
No,
suggest
it
everyone
sounds
try. It's fun to
Yeah.
get shot and shot at. That it's not gonna kill you, but it
Yeah.
hurts. Don't get me wrong. But
If you have tried paintball or if you've gone paintballing recently, if you have a pretty good story, go ahead and leave it in the comments down below. I'd love to check those out. I personally have never been paintballing before, and I'm kind of hoping to scratch that off my bucket list sometime soon. Like,
Dude,
this
the place
conversation is
place we went dope as shit. Let's go. It's north of us, but let's go.
hell yeah. But yeah, let's see. Next comment
Light your
on
ass
the
up, I'm
Reddit
sorry.
segment.
What?
I am terrified now. I swear to God. On two occasions, I got a job offer, but the official salary was different than what was in the job listing. Each time I was told it was because listing a higher salary attracts more qualified candidates. Declined both offers right there on the spot, like I did too.
Yeah.
$16 ain't enough, bruh. I live in Colorado. I'm 30 years old, sir.
It's unfortunate.
$16 in Colorado is like 20.
Slapping the fucking.
Yeah,
It's
like,
literally $8 in any other state an
pretty
hour.
much.
Well, it
Maybe
sucks
even
too.
less.
Because like rent's becoming consistent across the state now, a country entirely. Like
Yeah.
I thought Colorado was bad, but like places that are like still $8-12 an hour are like facing similar rent. I'm like, dude, that's like fucked.
What, our empire is collapsing after 200 years, like every other empire in history ever? What?
250 years is
What?
like the
Yeah, the max.
it's like the maximum we can live, and like we're
Yeah.
like at year 251 or something right now.
Like
You keep on talking. They're not gonna let you win an Emmy ever.
I don't want an Emmy.
Okay, well, you walling yourself off.
Okay. Oh no. Am I hurting your chances?
Oh no, my
Okay,
I'm
then I
a
don't give
rapper.
a shit.
I'm not winning one.
Hard then.
Yeah.
Wait, is that for acting?
Emmys?
Yeah.
They're for
Yes.
television, right? Television acting?
Oh no, see, the stuff that I plan on acting in anyway is going to be along the lines of, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they haven't won an Emmy. So if they're not winning an Emmy, I'm not winning one either.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Here's for speaking positive.
Extensive range is artistic and technical.
Oh no, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna
television,
get that
yeah.
money, but like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be corporate about it. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the
Not
Grammy,
hopefully.
the Oscar, and the Tony. Yeah, they're all like different. Yeah, it's just theater, but it's
Yeah.
all good. You don't want to do American theater. We want to do like Japanese
Hood
theater.
theater. What?
Yeah.
Well, that too.
Hood theater.
Hood theater.
What?
Okay, so tune in next week.
Japanese theater?
Yeah, Japanese TV.
I don't know jack shit about that.
Yo, it's
Mine
fucking.
Anime.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically real life anime. So
I have this
Oh,
is such a tangent, but I have been looking into like Shinto and like Shintoism recently, and like, man, that is like no wonder their society has lasted, I don't know, 3,000 years now, however long. Like Shinto apparently is just that.
they also like went on like a good
I don't know shit about
500
shit.
years of just
I didn't
like, straight
either.
murdering each other too.
They-
So-
that's also very true.
It's-
They did do that. They did
but
do
like
that.
you had to
Also
like
very true.
there's like a whole like bunch of things. There's a lot to it.
It wasn't it wasn't psychopathy. It was like very precise murder.
There was a lot
Yeah.
going on. There was a lot. There was
Yeah.
What you
That
said
was quite
just
a lot.
sounded like psychopathy. Because you justified some murder and ridiculed.
I didn't say it was justified. I said it was not chaotic. It was well,
It was precise.
it was precise. Yeah. I didn't attach a moral
No,
stance to it. I just
no,
said
definitely changed though.
well.
I just
mean,
said
like I think
it
it's
wasn't-
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
realistically, psychopaths exist in society, and they've been usually a lot of leaders, and especially in that
A
time
lot of
period.
leaders. Yeah.
Especially in feudal Japan, people were like, "Hey, I'm going to do things that like are not moral.
100%.
Sorry,
Yeah.
kill you, dead. That's it."
There
Didn't
was-
even say sorry,
yeah.
but maybe they did. But
Yeah.
yeah, it got weird.
Oh no, you're.
No, it didn't get weird. It got weird in Japan, and well, I mean, and it got weird here, but it got weird everywhere in the world.
Yeah, we were expecting it to get weird.
This
here,
is, this is real.
though. Yeah.
Well, this is like
Yeah.
some GTA talk show stuff
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
going on.
Basically,
So,
this is a self-help talk show.
This
It's a preserve your mental health talk show.
Yeah.
But it's also a no bullshit talk show.
Say weird shit.
If
or
you're
die.
16, if you're like 16 years old, or if you're in like high school and stuff like that, and you get offered a job at $16 an hour, take that shit. You got to. You gotta, get your first job. You gotta start
Somebody
getting.
who works in a high school, I can tell you there's not a senior that graduated last year who's expecting to start their career at less than 100 grand. Unrealistic expectations.
Oh
No.
no!
Because when you talk to them, they're like, I need to buy a house by the time I'm 20. I need a Lamborghini. I expect to be
Holy
able to
crap.
eat whatever I want. And literally they graduate with they have a high school diploma, and their expectation is at the minimum they will not accept a job where they make less than 100 grand. I mentor several kids,
like,
and
wow,
I'm like,
you gotta change that up.
Yeah, that's not going to happen
because everybody on this
doesn't work that way.
I don't know.
Every single person on this podcast has started a job at $16 an hour. And gone off.
Yeah, my first job was $7.25.
That's exactly, dude. Mine was like $6.25. Yeah,
okay,
it wasn't
my first job was like $1.50 an hour. That's
I bet. No, I bet. But like at 14 years old, I was doing like maintenance for a wax museum, like literally doing maintenance. Like at 14 years, I had to be up at 6 a.m. Illegal ass shit that's like you wouldn't do nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
a little illegal.
I was like, I don't know if you guys know Gary Vee. He's a really good entrepreneur, but
yeah, he's fantastic.
He was talking about that too. Just kind of like everyone needs to kind of take that bullshit job. Like, sure, it's not going to like. It's not going to be financially something for you. We know that, but like it teaches you other disciplines and other things that you need to get in life to be successful. Because while you're just like in that bullshit job, you can do things like, and he was like telling people how to just like start flipping stuff on eBay and Amazon. Like you can be doing that on the side while you're like doing nothing and making money.
Those videos keep me thinking, dude, because it's like there are so many garage sales around here, around here, dude.
Dude, I'm thinking about starting to do salt and pepper like little collector items that you can get for like $25.
I thought about doing that too, man.
Just maybe a little bit. I don't know, just a little here and there. I don't know, just holding up on that shit. But this is all down the road. There's a lot of options, but I'm not trying to get overwhelmed with a bunch of shit either. I'm trying to like.
It would be nice
stay
if we could just
relevant to what I like.
Do something useful to society and then be able to sustain ourselves and not worry about.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if we could just like get straight to what we enjoy rather than having to do 500 things, other things. That's the reality I'm trying to really not be involved in.
Legit.
So
next Reddit.
I mean,
you'll be selling feed pics?
Dude, go for it.
Yeah. Whatever. All in it, Robin Hood had to do it somehow. I mean, if he's got to get his little Rob Bussy out.
Oh.
All day, every day.
Is that the title?
Steal from the rich and give to the poor.
Hey, that's what we were talking about the other day. Okay, I was joking because we were talking about his school loans and like how to get like scholarships or whatever. I was like, you could, you know what I mean? Like, you could just seduce one of these rich white women.
Right.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
She was like, just hold yourself out.
Mansions and like,
damn,
just lay it down. Right, like, like,
give me 15%.
lay it down on her.
We're good to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Enough for me to get some food and things I like.
I'm just saying, don't.
Yeah. Totally joking. I would never hold it out like that.
So for all of you young people, this is we've gone through this. we're consistently thinking these things, and we're telling you just don't
do it.
Pursue things that you enjoy, that are outside of that scope.
Take the shitty job, build yourself up.
Yeah.
Start saving your money. Live within your means.
Think of school. Don't even expect to graduate college before 24. It's unrealistic.
College.
Don't even think about that.
Yeah.
Just like do what you enjoy.
Go to trade school.
And get experiences. Get as many experiences as you can too. Take fucking risks. Don't like really do that.
Yeah.
Like do that.
Second to last Reddit comment that we'll do. Not always, but I've discovered there's usually a reason. And it's not your resume when they seem overly eager to recruit you. Ask specifically about the turnover rate.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If you are applying at a company that seems to consistently always has openings, there's a reason why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if they have dozens of openings, or, more tthan 5 or 6, and it's a mid-sized company, like maybe.
Yeah. Second to last comment, and we'll go ahead and head up out of here.
Oh my God.
We expect flexibility with regard to schedules from our employees.
Nope.
In addition to your regular weekday hours, the need may arise for you to work evenings and occasionally on weekends. So always be prepared to accommodate staffing demands. Please and thank you.
Yeah.
My boss tried to pull some shit like that on me. He's like, there's opportunity for overtime. I'm like,
cool.
You can work it.
Yeah. Like,
no.
Sounds like you need to hire somebody.
I'm giving you my 40 and then I'm good.
Yeah.
like that job better be paying you like 160K a year
Do I get
if they're expecting that out of you. That's the reality.
If you're gonna
That's
have
a
to
job
be flexible for evenings and weekends, there better be a good fucking salary attached.
That's what
to
I'm
me
saying. Like
giving up my evenings and
160K plus like commissions and shit. Like that would that be something that these like 50K a year are asking for now? Like that's what they're at. Like that's what they're asking. Like, these like.
That's why I'll
jobs you
never
can't
work
even-
salary. Like I will never do it.
See, though, for this position that I'm in right now, I am salaried and it's pretty nice. Like I will say it's pretty nice. And I think it's mostly just I just got really lucky. Like now that we're fully staffed and like I understand my job, I can usually get things done. And like Thursday, Friday rolls around and I've got like a couple of emails to send and a couple meetings to go to. But other than that, those are my work from home days too. So it's
most salaried people I run into, including this one next to me, works a consistent 50 to 60 hours a week and does not make more than their 40. And
that's
not cool.
If you're not,
but I work for a school district, so I mean, I'm in a little bit different position in that I left the outside real world, the corporate world, to follow my heart and leave a legacy.
But
so when I have to work over, as frustrating as it is, and as much as I wish that I got paid for it, it's because I'm doing something for the kids. So I'm in a tad bit different position in that.
But
you can still
realistically, you should still have been paid for those hours.
Right.
It would be nice if I got paid for those hours.
This is true. I was going to be a public educator, but life just didn't work out that way for me, which I guess I'm blessed for because like I'm making far more than public educators could.
Oh yeah, I could make twice as much money as what I'm making.
It was never even about the money,
right?
It was never even about the money. It just happened to like that's where I'm getting at, and I'm grateful. I mean, I feel you though. I've been like pursuing my passions, but I like just got. I mean, I don't know how it's pretty official, but I got hired for this. So it was a startup company, a VC invested startup company for NFTs and crypto, and so they actually got like 2 or 3 evaluations for a total of like 80 or 120 million dollars or something like that. And so they hired people, started people at like 120K, and
that's awesome.
So my co-founder of our business worked for them, and they're creating a DAO, which now I'm going to be like a leader for that, but it's hourly, so it's cooler. So I'm going to be somewhere around like 30 an hour or something of that nature, but I'm also getting paid in crypto. So it's like I'm getting that and crypto, and then I'm also getting networked with like technologies that are going to be valued. Well, that was one company valued at 120 million.
Normal and crypto, not just
yeah.
Okay.
And then the like resources I have so that was one company valued at 120 million. There's 12 total companies, and that one's like in the middle range. And the other I think the highest one's like 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
So we have access to like several $1 billion worth of resources and technologies that aren't even available yet to people that will be. So we're going to just like really work with that.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us today. If you're listening to us on Google, Apple, or Spotify, go ahead and leave a review on this specific episode. If you feel like we've earned 5 stars, we'd appreciate it. Go ahead and leave that 5 stars in a comment. We'd love to read those.
Hey, there are 5 of us. That should be 1 star.
Yeah.
Right.
We at least each had a 1-star performance.
Yeah.
At least.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
At minimum.
I know I had a 1-star performance.
Heck yeah.
I can show my feet to raise.
Cha-ching.
Again, if you're hanging out with us on YouTube, please go ahead and like and subscribe so you can be notified anytime we drop videos.
Also, if you made it this far, we absolutely love you.
Oh yeah, we appreciate it.
You have 5 stars from us if you made it this far.
Yeah, we're gonna be dropping videos pretty aggressively, so we definitely want to have you along for the ride. It's gonna be pretty sweet. On top of that, leave a comment if you have had an experience with paintball at any time in your life, because again, I definitely want to check those out, especially ahead of my first paintball experience.
Popping your paintball cherry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should we do this after we hit the black metal bar?
Yeah, probably.
100%.
Paintball, then black metal bar.
That's probably a better.
Yeah.
That's probably better.
That's probably better.
Yeah. Leave a comment as well if you have applied for a job and HR left you with one of these red flags. Definitely want to check those out, because if you post your red flags, anybody else who's checking this out, who's in the middle of being interviewed for a job that gets spun out a red flag, is going to be able to know it's probably not the job for them. So definitely help out anybody else who's looking for some knowledge. That's what we're all about over here. And on top of that, we will see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.